Okay, now I'm going to go into that Headfirst Java Chapter 2 folder where I created this web page called Make and Test Movie Objects. I'm going to edit with Notepad, open it up. Then I'm going to run it, launch in Firefox to remind you what the page looked like. And here's the Notepad++ on the left with the code. And here is the output in a web page, a web browser on the right. I'm not going to go over all this again, but what I stopped at the last video with was some code to create two Java files, and then I'm going to run it in Java using the command prompt. So since I disabled these two text areas, I can't copy and paste this one into a file, and I can't copy and paste this. But if I go into this code right here, the HTML code itself, right here where it says text area disabled, I can copy and paste this instead of retyping this all over again. But since I'm in Notepad++, I want to double click this area to the right of the tab to create a new tab. And I want to File, Save As, and the first thing I want to save is the name of this class, which is movie, and give it a .java extension because this is going to be a Java file. And then I'm going to create another one the same way. I'm going to double click over here. I have another new tab, File, Save As. I'm in the Chapter 2 folder still. Now I want to create this Java file. This says public class movie test drive. So this one is going to be named over here, movie test drive.java. I'm going to save that. So now what I want to do is I'm going to go back to that HTML code, and I'm going to take this first class movie, right click, I'm going to copy it, I'm going to paste it in movie.java, and I'm going to save it. I'm going to go back to this next one on the right, this next text area, which is here. Go all the way down so that you see that here's the beginning text area and here's the ending text area tags. Right click, copy that, and put that into this file called movietestdrive.java. Paste and save it. Okay, so now I don't need this web page anymore. I'm just going to deal with the two Java files that I just created. And I'm going to rip them apart so we can look at them side by side. But actually I think I'm going to have them one on top of the other because I want to be able to show the well, I guess it doesn't matter. The command prompt can run in front of it. So I'm going to right click this area right here and have show windows side by side. But I prefer to have my movie class on the left and the tester class on the right. I don't know why, I just prefer it like that. So here we just have a blueprint. This is called class movie, and we're creating three things about a movie: string title, string genre, and int rating. These are things that we know. This void playIt is a method, and the only thing it's going to do is it's going to use system.out.println, and it's going to spit out the words playing the movie with three dots. And there is the end of the playIt method, curly brace, and this is the end of the movie class, curly brace. Over here we're going to say public class movie test drive, and we're going to use our public static void main string args execution statement because this is where this program is going to begin. We're going to create three object reference variables for movie. Movie 1 equals new movie, movie 2 equals new movie, and movie 3 equals new movie. This dot operator does not belong here because we are just creating the object of movie. The only time we use the dots is after we've already created the object, and then we use the dot operator to access things about the movie. Here, 3.genre, we're accessing that, and 3.rating, we're accessing this, and we're using the equal sign to set those title, genre, and rating to specific details that apply to this movie that we gave the name of 3. Same thing with these other two. This is different because we used the dot operator, and we actually called the play it method. All right. So let's go on ahead and dig into, let's go to our run and CMD for command, hit OK. Here's our command prompt window. My files are on my desktop inside of a folder called Head First Java Nice Keep. Go inside there, then you have to go inside another folder called Chapter 2, and then you have to actually, we will actually compile movie test drive.java that I just created. So this right here, let's see if I can do this. Let's see if I can, let's see, users, home, I would have to hit CD for desktop, and let me see, backslash head first Java nice keep backslash ch2 for chapter 2. Let me hit enter. Okay, so now I have the correct path. Now I have the correct path for where that Java folder, the Java files that I just created are. The one that I want to compile is movietestdrive.java because it's the one that has the public static void main string args execution statement. If I were to try to compile this, it'll give us an error. So for the heck of it, I'll just do it so that you see what that error looks like. javac movie.java. Hit enter. Oh, I guess it doesn't give us an error. Well, let me just run it then. Java movie. Here. Now this is where I get the error. Main method not found in class movie. Please define the main method as public static void main string args. Or a JavaFX application class must extend javafx.application.application. So this is the one that I want to compile, not this one. So let me redo my compile using this file's name. javac movie test drive.java, hit enter. And something happened. I have 9 errors. The first error, movietestdrive.java 10, error, a semicolon is expected. Let's come over here and see 10. 2.title equals lost in cubicle space, and surely we did miss that semicolon. So actually, if I missed that semicolon, that has to mean that in this HTML file that I just copied and pasted, I must have missed the semicolon there too. New movie, colon, semicolons. Oh, right here. This is where the semicolon needs to be. And this is just for output. This isn't to actually run anything. This was just in my text area to remind myself how to do it. Okay, so I fixed that. Now that I fixed this error, let me try to rerun this by hitting my up button and enter. I still have errors. Let's see. Let me hit CLS to clear this and compile it again. Let's see what the first error is. Movie test drive Java, line 20, error illegal start of type. Java 20, illegal start of type. Okay, that's because this right here is how I make a comment in an HTML file. But when I'm in a Java file, it's totally different. You use different symbols to make comments. So I can use, instead of this, I can use this and take that off. All right, that's an easy enough fix. So let me go back to my command prompt and compile it again. This time I got a clean compile, so cool. Now I'm going to just use the Java keyword, movie test drive without the Java extension, enter, and we see playing the movie. That's the only thing we see because it's the only thing that gives us any output. The play it method gives us playing the movie using system.out.println. I would like to show more than just that. I would like to show the details of the object reference variables that we created. Our movie 3 and our movie 2 and our movie 1. So let me use the system.out.println here, copy it right here, system.out.println, and then in parentheses and double quotes, I'm going to say movie with a number 1 because this is just a string. I'm going to concatenate to that plus these things, 1.title, 1.genre, and 1.rating. I'm going to say movie 1 details are, and a space, plus, plus 1.title, plus, and let's give ourselves a space and a comma. And to that, I'm going to have another plus to concatenate 1.genre. We're going to concatenate another comma, and we're going to concatenate 1.rating. Okay, then I'm going to take this system.out.println and I'm going to copy it 2 more times so that I can spit out the output for movie 2, and I could use 2.title, 2.genre, 2.rating, and for 3.title, 3.genre, and 3.rating. And what it's going to do is it's going to spit out the words, either movie 1 details are, movie 2 details are, or movie 3 details are, plus the values of those things that we created. So I have to change 1 here to 2, and I'll just copy that word 2 and paste it over top of that, paste it over this, and then change this one to 3. So that's 3.title, and I'll go ahead and copy the word 3 and paste it over this 1. Control V over it and Control V over it. Alright, now let's run this again. Oh, and another thing I'd like to do is use a \n to give us a new line before each of these. So it just gives us like a space between all those outputs. So back to the command prompt, CLS to clear the screen. Java C, oh no, I don't have to type it out because I can hit the up button, it memorizes. Hit enter. So we're going to compile it again. Oh, we have an error. Movie test drive.java 20 error. Let's see what happened with 20. And it says illegal escape character. Ah, okay, because I have a backslash without an N. So let's save that. Go back to the command prompt. Let's compile it again. Ah, good. Now I've got a clean compile. Now let me run it. Playing the movie. Movie 1 details are Gone with the Stock, Tragic, and -2. So there we got those details. Movie 2 details are Lost in Cubicle Space, Comedy, and 5. So it spit out the values of those. Movie 3 details are Bike Club, Tragic but Uplifting, and 127. So it spit out the values of those. Playing the movie in the first place, play it. If I want playing the movie to have a space so that you get the path, a space, and then the word playing the movie, then I have to go to this class right here, and the method itself, void play it, go ahead and put a backslash in right in here. So then when I save that and go back to the command prompt, this will have a space after the path. So we'll try that. Let's compile it again, because every time you make a change you have to recompile and then you have to rerun. So that's what I like. I got a space here, the path, and then a space. 2.playIt calls this method, and then all of these show in subsequent lines. And that concludes this video.